Record. So welcome to the Dream Team Opportunity Call this Monday evening. Thank you so much for jumping on and spending this time with us. We're really excited to be sharing an amazing opportunity with you guys. We are super excited to be sharing an incredible product as well, and we can't wait to share some stories and some information about both. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I'd love to know in the chat box where you're listening in from, because I know we've got people from all over the world. So if you just want to drop in the chat box where you're listening in from, and we can give some people some shout outs. So my name is Millie. I've been involved within the Juice Plus company for 8 years in September. So it's been an absolutely incredible journey for me. And I have, been on the most incredible self-development, self-growth, health journey that I basically really can't put into words without being super emotional. And I'm going to try and share that with you in just a short amount of time, just before we get started, just to give you a little insight to what this business has done for me. So I first started the Juice Plus products when I was really struggling with adult acne back in 2012. I'd basically tried everything out there that you can imagine. I was really low on energy. My skin was terrible. You know, I was broke, I was tired, and I just had terrible skin. So I was on social media one evening after I'd been made redundant in what I thought was my dream job. I'd studied nutrition at university and graduated in nutrition, health and lifestyles, and unfortunately landed a job delivering pizzas for Domino's, which wasn't quite what I had in mind after I'd graduated in nutrition, but I needed to pay my bills. So I was sitting on my bed in my Domino's uniform one night, and I'd tried every kind of medication for my skin that you can imagine. They'd also put me on Roaccutane, which was a 6-month course of medication that they give you as a last resort for acne, and it didn't work. And I saw this girl pop up on social media, and she looked incredible. Her skin was glowing, and she just written on this post, "I love these little capsules," which I'll show you in just a second. "My skin's never been better. My energy's never been better." And I just thought to myself, what have I got to lose? So I messaged her, jumped straight in, and the rest you could say is history. My skin started to get better, and after 2 months, I'd noticed that I was pinging out of bed, my energy started to change, I just felt better again, and people started to ask me, you know, "Mills, what has changed? What's different?" And I just said, you know, I'm just taking these superfood capsules. They've got 30 different types of fruits, vegetables, and berries, and, you know, it's just helping me bridge the gap, and it's really helped my skin. So I was trading time for money at my job, and through deciding to join the Juice Plus company because I had such great results. 7 years later, I'm sitting here as a financially and time-free person, and you know, I've lived the most incredible life. My last 7 years has taken me places all over the world. I went on a 2-week vacation to Bali last year and ended up staying for 8 months, and I took this with me, and I was able to grow my business. You know, in Bali, I had no means to stay for longer than 2 weeks, but I extended, and I could because I took my business with me. And that's the amazing thing about this company. You can take your business everywhere you go. It's a pocket business. It costs £50 to sign up. And, you know, if you're somebody that's looking for, you know, a part-time income, you know, a plan B throughout this time of COVID, I don't know if anybody can relate, but, you know, people have lost their jobs. If you might know somebody that hasn't been so fortunate in keeping their jobs and having ill health. The Juice Plus company has thrived through this time. Fortunately, we can help people have better health, earn some extra money part-time online, and, you know, really help people all over the globe. So I'm really excited to announce that we've got a speaker on the call tonight called Jonny, who's going to tell us his story, and he's going to tell us all about the products this evening. But just before we do, I'm going to give a shout out to some people on the call. So we've got Alison in Essex, we've got Shafina in the West Midlands, Grant in Somerset, Sonal in London, Alicia in Dubai, in the UAE, Grant in Somerset. I know we've got Katie over in Florida as well. So we've got people from all over the globe. So thank you so much for joining us. So I'm going to pass over to Jonny, who is going to speak to us about the products. So are you there, John?
Yeah, I think I'm on music. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing?
Perfect. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay, so hi guys. My name's Jonny. I'm from Liverpool. If you can tell by my accent. But I'm going to obviously discuss the products tonight, but I just want to tell you a bit about me and obviously my journey too. So I've been involved with the Juice Plus company now for over 6 years. I first come across the product through a friend. He was inboxing me on Facebook regarding the products, and I just kept ignoring them because I'd seen things like this before. I thought I had anyway, and I wasn't interested until I looked into it properly. So many people out there are willing to take a look at something before they actually know what it's about. So the thing that blew my mind with the product was the scientific background behind it all. So I was open to listen to what it was about and what it could do for my body. At the time, I thought I was healthy. I was fit because I was running and training all the time. But there's a difference between being fit and healthy. And my eating habits were quite shocking looking back now. I think I must have been having about 1,100 calories a day, maybe 1,200. But the food I was consuming wasn't good. There was hardly any fruits and vegetables in there whatsoever. And by looking at the Juice Plus products, that's what was missing in my diet. So I started off basically taking these, so the complete shakes. So we have a vanilla and chocolate. So I often get asked, why don't they do more flavours like strawberry and that? That's because the flavours come from the vanilla pods and the cocoa plants, because it's all plant-based. So if we start having like other flavours like strawberry, etc., then you start having to mess about, putting additives in there, and that's not what it's about. It's about all natural ingredients, and that's why we only do them 2 flavours in there. So they used to come in little tins at the time. So Millie, you'll remember them. So the tins were shocking. And I got given one by a guy called Rob. He said, take it away, use it for a few weeks, and just come back and tell me what benefits you felt from it. So the only thing I'd done was replace my whey protein in the gym with the complete. And after a few days, I was feeling more energetic. My workouts were a lot better. And other differences as well was I was sleeping a lot better. At the time, I had a very busy lifestyle. So I would wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym, do cardio, go to work for 7-8 hours, sometimes 9-10 hour days. And then go and train weights then in the evening as well. And then I'd rush home, unpack my gym bag, have my tea, go to sleep. Same cycle again the day after. So you can imagine there's a lot of strain on your body. And if you're not eating right, you're going to feel run down, tired. And that's the way I was until I started taking this product. So the complete as well, obviously all plant-based, as I mentioned, and there's 17 different varieties of fruits and veggies in there. Along with your plant-based protein, your low glycemic index carbohydrates. So very important for energy throughout the day. So we mainly have a shake for breakfast. So you're fueling your body after it's been starvation mode overnight. And then you're ready to go then for the day ahead. So if you're like me and you wake up and you cannot be bothered cooking breakfast, or you used to grab like a piece of toast or some cereals, which isn't fueling your body at all, then these are absolutely godsend for you. As well as the extracts from like good fats and that in there as well. So it's all natural plant-based ingredients, as I said, and the benefits that I've seen since using them, like I mentioned them, was the benefits in the gym, and they were originally made for athletes as well. So it's proven that the complete is an absolute awesome product if you're into your training, and good for a meal too as well. But I hate the word meal replacement because it is food in there. It is a meal itself. So you're just basically having it as a meal too, and it's helping people obviously drop body fat naturally as well. So that's the difference I've seen, especially during this lockdown period. I've took it very seriously in terms of like my nutrition and my training, etc. And I've dropped a lot of body fat, and I'm in like the best shape of my life, I'd say, at the moment. And energy-wise as well, my energy's through the roof, if you can tell. So yeah, that was the complete anyway for me. So that contains all your macronutrients in there. So I want to move on to the capsules now. So you've got your fruit blend, your veg blend, and the berry blend too. So for me, these are our best products by an absolute mile. As I say, I was missing a lot of fruits and veggies from my diet, but by taking 2 of each capsule every single day, I'm getting over 30 different varieties in my body, flooding my bloodstream every single day, because the body recognises it. It's a natural substance, and it absorbs it all in. So it's what we call bioavailable. So in here, I'll give you a few examples of what's in them. So in the fruit, we've got cranberries, oranges, pineapples, peaches, dates, prunes, and cherries, as I mentioned. In the berry blends, so there's things like blueberries, pomegranate, bilberry. I'd never heard about until I started taking these. I don't even know what one looks like, but I know I get it in my body every single day. Black currants. And in the veg, so you've got things like parsley, broccoli, tomatoes, garlic, cabbage. It's all in there, and you're flooding your body every single day with these. How do you think you're going to feel? Like, it's unbelievable how you can fit all that into a capsule. And the good thing with them is, as well, is that you get the chewies version of them. So it's not just for the adults, it's for the kids as well. And the company gives you them for free when the adult gets the capsule, which I don't know any other company in the world that gives children free nutrition. And like, I've got a little boy myself, so I take the capsules, and he absolutely loves the chewables. I say to him, "Here's your sweeties in the morning." And I try to give him 2, and he tries to rob the packet off me because he loves them that much. I have to restrict him to 2 a day, so he's got to just stay to his daily amount, really. But yeah, that's part of the study that we have with the children going on all around the world, and the feedback's been immense from it over the years. So there's a website with all the data on. So there's things like the kids are craving more fruits and vegetables, they're drinking more water, having less sick days, they're more responsive to things when they're learning, and the list goes on, really. And it's just because you're flooding your body with good nutrition, it's just reacting properly. I always use the theory of the car. If you've got a petrol car and you're feeding it with diesel, and it's not going to work properly. And it's the same with your body. If your body is the petrol car and you're putting bad food in, which is the diesel, you're going to feel ran down and sluggish all the time. Whereas if you're putting the proper petrol in, which is what Mother Nature intended us to do, then you're going to feel amazing. And these in the capsules are all classed as phytonutrients. So you've got your macronutrients in your shakes and your phytonutrients in here. And the word phyto is actually Greek for plant. We'll hit you with some knowledge there. So moving on from that is our Omega blends. So these have been available now for a few years. So this product actually blew my mind. I know personally myself, I couldn't wait for these to come out when it was announced. And we were waiting, like pressurising the company, saying, when you're releasing them, and they wouldn't tell us, but when they did, I've used them ever since. And again, the benefits from using them capsules, I've seen like clearer skin, thicker hair, and the fatty acids in there and the oils are perfect for your body. Some people are actually naturally deficient in some of them. So by taking these every single day, you're getting them into your body again, and your body will thank you for it. So I know previously I used to use normal omegas, like the tablet version, and fish oils as well, but this is all plant-based again. So it's from the algae plant, so naturally from the source, whereas the other ones out there are obviously from fish. So there's no fish harmed in the making of these. And these contain omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 as well. So the only omega product on the planet that contains that amount of omega. So moving on from them, we have our Lift energy drinks. So these come in like a little disc form. Again, all plant-based. So some ingredients, you have to bear with me here, I can't pronounce some of them properly. So yerba mate. I always think it's funny when a Scouser says that. I know that's big in South America, that ingredient, because I know from following football myself that loads of the South American footballers drink yerba mate in a drink, like a coffee. And it's meant to be an absolute godsend for your body, energy-wise. So that's in there. We've got tart cherry, mango, guava, lemon peel, and beetroot too. So all the ingredients on the back there. And it's a natural energy drink, so natural caffeine in there, and all your B vitamins too. So by drinking one of them a day, personally, I'll have one before I go for a run or before I train. It just gives you that natural energy boost. So the difference between that and other energy drinks out there and drinking buckets of coffee is you don't have the downfall after it, because it's all natural. Your body recognises it. It's a natural energy boost for the body. And again, there's no downfall after it. So I absolutely love using these products. And the reason, like I mentioned at the start of the call, is I solely believed in it because of the science behind it. And you can check out the studies on the actual Juice Plus website behind it, but I have a book here as well. So you can actually get these online or PDF versions. So there's universities all around the world that have took these studies out. So I think there's over, is it 38 studies now, Millie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On the products. So there's things like bioavailability and inflammation, oxidative stress and cell protection. You've got your immune system study. If you're really into your studies and that, you can read the full studies online. You've got ones on your cardiovascular health, lung health and smoking, your gum health. The list goes on, really. So weight management, skin health, quality of life and sports as well. So the list goes on, as I say, about all the studies, and you can check them out on the website. But for me, that blew my mind about the products. And once you use them, you're hooked for life. For me, I'll always continue to use the product, and so will my son, and he always has done since he was young anyway. And if you're not getting enough fruits and vegetables in your diet, and even if you're getting the correct portions every single day, then why not get more and just feel absolutely insane by doing that? So if you're getting all these different varieties, it's known as the rainbow effect, and your body just absolutely loves it by the way you feel from it. So I hope I've covered everything on the products there, and the only thing that comes close to the amazing products is our incredible business opportunity as well. So I'm going to hand you over to Millie, and then hopefully we'll go on to the business as well.
Thank you so much, Jonny. Like, what I absolutely love about this is every time we come on here, we learn something new. And, I think it's really exciting to know that you've had incredible results. You've dropped an immense amount of body weight, like over the lockdown. You look incredible. You look super healthy. Thank you. You do. And it's all through putting these incredible products into our bodies, right? Like you say, what was put on the planet for us to eat as human beings? It was fruits, vegetables and berries. If we go back to the years before, I'm just trying to get myself on speaker, we'll put us on gallery. What was put on the planet for us to eat as human beings was fruits, vegetables and berries, and we'd forage some nuts and perhaps, have a catch of like some meat of some kind. Nowadays people don't realise how deficient their bodies can actually get, and until they put Juice Plus in their bodies, they don't realise how good they can feel. So yeah, thank you so much for covering that. That was absolutely incredible. Thanks, Jonny. So guys, now I'm going to introduce to you an absolutely beautiful lady in my life, in our lives, Katie Wren. 8 years ago, this is the lady who I stumbled across upon Facebook just by chance. Like, it was literally a split second by chance. And because I said yes to the amazing products, I then jumped into the chance with a business opportunity that she invited me to. And again, it completely changed my life. I actually jumped in my car from Brighton and drove 5.5 hours to an event up north to see something similar to this, because we didn't have these events back then. So Katie has had the most incredible journey. I'm not going to tell you too much because I'm going to let her share her story, but just listen, sit back and get blown away, because her story is just one to listen to. So Katie, I'm going to hand over to you, lovely.
Hi everybody. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Now, I don't particularly look like I'm a businesswoman right now, but I'm living the good life. I've just been at the beach with my bonus daughter and her boyfriend and my amazing husband, and we just spent a couple of hours by the beach, and then I come home and I get to speak to all of you beautiful souls. So truly living the beach dream. And as you can tell from my accent, I'm originally from a small village in Helmshire, north of Lancashire, and big up Hazel, who's from Rosendale too. It's beautiful village, beautiful town. But I wanted something bigger and I wanted something better, and I would jump from job to job to job, trying to find that something that I could be really excited for, that I would get up every single day and just glow. I mean, when people are happy, when they're excited, when they're passionate about something, and they go and help people, they glow differently. So you'll notice everybody has a Juice Plus glow, not from the goodness, but from the passion that they have every single day. And I wanted a different life. I really did. I love where I'm from. When I go home, I get so excited. But now I live my life here in Florida. We live on the beach. We live by the ocean, and I truly live my dream of when I was a teenager. I wanted to live in America, on the beach, on the ocean. And it was really thanks to this amazing vehicle that helped me achieve a lot of my dreams, and even so much more, which I'm going to share with you guys in a minute. But what you see now, palm trees and sunshine, wasn't always that. I was broke. I was living off £800 a month at 23 years old, with little to no hope of really moving out of my parents' house. I'm thinking, how the hell am I ever going to do this? How am I ever going to move forward in life? What am I going to do? And this might not relate to you in that way, but just think of ways as we go throughout this, as I talk to you guys tonight, just think of ways how this may impact you, or it may impact somebody else in a different way. Not so much from my story, but hopefully my story will inspire you to take action and get you to dream big too, as I've opened the doorway to show you what's possible. And I thought, you know what, I just want something different. I really do. And living off £800 sucked. I was driving a BMW that I couldn't afford. I'd go to work, I would come home, and I wouldn't do anything with my life. And I would try and save so much money to be able to move out, but I just couldn't. I was working as a waitress in a restaurant, and I was doing model and TV work on the side too. And like, I can't make ends meet. And what bank is ever going to give me a mortgage? No one is. I'm like, how am I going to do this? I can't even rent anywhere. Like, even rent is too expensive. So it was looking really bleak until this came along. And I went to an event 9 years ago last month, and I was super skeptical at first. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, what am I getting myself into? What is this all about? And at the end of it, I just made that really exciting decision. I just went, you know what have I got to lose, really? Other than buying my product and signing up to the business, what else have I got to lose? Nothing. I'm only going to get healthier. Bonus. Let's go for it. And I paid my £50 to join. And honestly, life was never the same again. And it just completely transformed. And 6 years later of being in the business, I met my husband through the company. I moved over to America to be with him. As soon as I moved here, we found out we was pregnant, and I now have a beautiful 2.5-year-old who is just literally the most healthiest little girl you've ever seen. We have a tower garden that we have over here in the States with Juice Plus, and you can grow your own fruits and vegetables on a hydroponic tower. It's amazing. And she eats fresh lettuce of it. She'll drink celery juice. She goes nuts for the trees. Like, she truly just lives a healthy life. And it's all because she's a monkey see, monkey do. What parents do, kids do too. So it's really amazing. I get to watch her grow up, having the healthy foundation that I never had as a child. And no fault of my parents, they just wasn't educated. And what's so beautiful about this Juice Plus company is that slowly and ever so gently, we take people on the educational process naturally. Because when they put in all of that good stuff in, then good stuff happens, and your body naturally craves it, it wants more, etc., etc. So she's really getting the foundation that I never had. And as Millie said, I was that girl that she saw on Facebook. I had really bad skin that just cleared up. I suffered from headaches. I was tired all the time. I lacked passion and excitement. I wasn't drinking water. Now it's all I do. And, I make healthy choices. Like today we took the gang out to this little bar, and I had a burger, but instead of getting fries, I actually had a side salad. And it tasted so good, especially after a heavy burger. I thought, I just need some nutrition. Like, I just need it right now. And I had a side salad. So it's just amazing what this product does. And because of that, it's so easy to talk to people about. And you can't help but share it. You really cannot help share. When you get on your Juice Plus journey, when you start to talk to people, when you start to feel the results yourself, you naturally can't help but share it with people. But I'm going to take you through a little 4-step blueprint. A little bit like this. So just going to kind of go through each section. I'm just going to talk about what we actually do. And as a company, I am just so thankful that Juice Plus do pretty much everything for me, because I'm a busy mom. I have stuff to do. I've got a huge house to take care of. I've got my husband to take care of. I've got Lake, and I've got 2 little doggies. So it's like I've got 4 kids, literally. So I'm busy, I'm on the go, I've got all this stuff going on, and I don't have time to be going off to the post office every 2 minutes. So Juice Plus will ship the product to the customer. Win. They will collect money from the customer. Massive win, because I've been in credit control and chasing payments. I do not want to do that ever again. It's literally the worst job ever, calling up somebody going, hey, you owe us money, can you please pay us? No, I don't do that. Like, I hate confrontation as well. So when someone's objecting me to giving money, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. No, don't do that. They send updates to the customer. They'll send them emails and things like that. And then they'll pay you into your bank account on the 10th of every month. I mean, so what is it that we do? Well, I highly recommend simple formula. Where's my trusty shake packet that I usually have here? Someone stole it. Okay. Someone's robbed it from my desk. Usually I have a little shake packet just sat here, but basically love the product, take the product, share your story on your social media. Oh, there we go. Sorry. My phone's blowing up. Everyone wants Juice Plus. Take the product, love the product, share the product, and just share your story on social media. It's exactly how Millie found me. I put up my skin was looking the way it was, and now it's looking like this now, and it's all thanks to these capsules. And you put up a little picture of my capsules in my hand, and I said, this is the best thing I've ever had, other than, you know, I've been through Millie's journey before of putting all these lotions and potions and tablets all through our body to get rid of this skin, and no one actually tells you just inflammation trying to get out. It needs to be putting good stuff in. So it's just sharing your journey along the way, whether that's on social media or in person. Like I always say this, I go to Trader Joe's and Lake's there eating out of the cart. She doesn't want the chips or anything that I've bought, the healthy veggie straws that I get. She doesn't want those. She's eating raspberries from the packet, and like, oh my God, I can't get my child to eat anything healthy. I say, well, she's been on this Juice Plus ever since she was in my tummy. So it's just inevitable that what she puts in is what she wants ultimately all the time. Like, what's Juice Plus? I'm like, well, I get these capsules and it's this and this, and she gets the gummies for free between ages of 4 and 21. You get the product for free for kids. And, oh my God, I never knew about this. How do I get some? Well, see me, I'll sort you out. Give me a number, I'll give you a text and we'll sort it out. It's that easy to share with people. Once you feel the difference within yourself, which takes a few weeks, you can't help but naturally share it with people. And again, through the power of social media, I got connected with Millie and so many other like-minded individuals on this call that it's just a great way to connect with people. With complete strangers become your customers, complete strangers become your team members, and complete strangers become your now friends and family through this community that we have. So it's just really just such an amazing blessing in all different areas. And what's best is that Juice Plus take care of everything for you. So all you need to do is share your story with those who you know, love, and care about. So the second thing is, well, how do we get paid from that? Tell me the good stuff. How do we get paid? Well, we have 5 different ways if you're in the US, because you get your health insurance covered, which is a massive, massive bonus here. Insurance for health insurance costs a fortune, and the Juice Plus company actually covering your insurance. So if you know people in the United States who are looking for a second income stream, that want to be healthier, etc., or like to inspire healthy living, then invite them onto this call, because just this in itself, health insurance, we save $1,000 a month. This is our medical insurance card. Saves me, Lake, and my husband $1,000 a month. It's insane. But first of all, we get a retail sales profit. So what that means, I've actually been getting paid a retail sales profit from Millie for the last 8 years. Because Millie saw that post, she got on the capsules and said yes. Ever since Millie's been taking those capsules, I've been getting a retail sales profit from that order for 8 years. And God knows how long she'll carry on that journey and keeping going with that. I mean, that's insane to imagine getting, let's say, I don't know, 40 pounds off that order for the rest of my life. And that's just one order. Imagine when you have a bunch of people doing that, or a bunch of customers. Like I have, over the last 9 years, I've built up probably about 50 regular customers who continue on the product. They don't want to hear from me. They don't need to hear from me. They're just like, no, I'm just going to take this for the rest of my life. We're good. I have 50 people who do that, and it's insane. And I get paid a retail sales profit from that. And any customers that I personally get, I get that commission on the products that they purchase from me. So that's awesome. Then we have Team RSVP too. So when I start building a team of absolute boss, badass dudes and babes and who all want to inspire Healthy Living, when they put orders through as a team and their team put through their orders, I get a percentage throughout the levels. So it goes down 5 levels, a little bit like, I'll explain that a bit in a minute. You get paid 5 levels down and you get infinity wide. So you can be inviting people to this opportunity all day long, and you'll get paid a percentage on what that team does. So as it grows down to 5 levels, you'll get paid on all of that, which is insane, right? So that's another income stream. The third way is bonuses, which we're going to talk about in this section in a moment. Bonuses, we have £119,000 available on the table for you to pick up and achieve massive bonuses. I mean, they just blow me away. Some of these bonuses, so the actual top one, which we're going to talk about in a minute, that's a £40,000 bonus. I mean, it just blows me away. So we're going to talk about those in a minute. So there's bonuses available for you as well. And that's what, to be honest, this is what got me into the business. And it wasn't because the bonuses, because 9 years ago, we just had up to National Marketing Director. That's the levels that we had. And there's even a new one in there as well. So take out that one, there's probably 7 positions to go for. And that one, NMD, was £1,000 bonus. And now that is a £7,500 bonus. It just goes to show over the 9 years how much we've grown as a company, as they're giving that as an incentive to get to National Marketing Director at NMD. And they've introduced these other positions above that, but it was like £1,000 for reaching NMD. It was like, it blew my mind. But really why I got involved was the opportunity to grow through some things. I was looking through that for that in the corporate world. I'm like, I just want to grow through something. I want to be able to contribute, have fun, grow and be rewarded and feel like I mattered. Not that I was just a number, the fact that I actually mattered to the company, which was really rare too. So this what got me involved. And like I said, not because the bonuses, because they were, you know, even though they were great, they're even better now, but really just the opportunity to grow. So we've got incredible bonuses. The next thing here is we have BIB, which is a business incentive bonus. So as your team starts to grow, which we're going to talk about in a minute, you get paid a percentage on how big your team is. So I actually get, it's crazy, I actually get an extra £3,000 or dollars a month, because I now work from the US. I get paid in dollars. Again, extra 3,000. It's okay. It's okay. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I wasn't hiding. I was just on a call. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah, you want to come and say hi? Featuring Lake, everybody. You want your iPad? Well, go and get your iPad and come and sit with me. Yeah. Okay. See, you can truly do this with with kids running around and everything. So that's your business incentive bonus. So as your team grows, you actually get paid kind of like a little incentive back into your business. So whether you want to upgrade your Zoom account or run ads or reward some of your team members, like we've got an amazing incentive right now that we've got this like really gorgeous YSL purse or a Givenchy wallet for the guys, and say, look, you want to sit here with me? Yeah. Okay, you come and sit here with me, but you have to turn that down, okay? Let's turn that down a little. Where's the, oh, turn it around. There we go. Let's turn it right down, okay? You want to come and sit? Yeah. Are you going to say hi to all my friends? Yeah. Can you say hi, friends? Oh, look, see, everyone's waving at you. They're all my friends. Okay, you watch your iPad then. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, you can put it there. So truly just so amazing that you can really build that as a BIB and get paid extra on what your team are doing too. So this is my little Juice Plus baby. Can you say Juice Plus? Yay! Are you comfy? Okay, awesome. So that's the bonuses, guys. Oh, I'm slipping a little bit. There we go. Don't be scared. They're all my friends. Yeah, they're all our friends. So next, guys, is, well, how do you build that team? What does that organization look like? And really, I just want to show you a little quick diagram. So right here, you can see you here. You start to add customers by you loving the product, taking the product, sharing your journey on social media, doing all of that we just talked about. Then you invite Millie, Jonny, Hazel to the team and teach them, or you know what this business is a teach business, and you really become really just teachers of this business. And once you learn everything that you know, and trust me, you don't need to know everything, but once you know a little bit, then you can teach your team members your little bit, and they'll go and teach their team members a little bit too. The beautiful thing about this is, guys, like I said, when I first started, I knew nothing, and everybody starts off at the bottom. Everybody starts off as a partner. There's no buying in, there's no getting to a certain position. You didn't fart, did you? Did you just fart? Yeah. Oh, lovely. It kind of smells a little bit lakey. You know, everybody starts off at the bottom. So the most beautiful thing about all of this, guys, is that we have a beautiful community. We have training calls, we have guest speakers, we have tons of content, we have everything you need to know to get started. And we have tons of people who have been super successful at this business who can help you build yours to what level that you wanted at too. So don't be afraid of bringing somebody and going, well, I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. You're going to be surrounded by lots of people who are going to love on you and help you and create that success that you want. So like I said, you invite Jonny, Millie, and Hazel. You teach them everything that they know. They'll go and share it with their friends or their people or their customers, going, hey, I know you love the product already, but have you thought about joining a business? You could have this on the side of what you're currently doing right now. I started this part-time, working around all of those 3 jobs, and eventually, one by one, I cut them off, and I just had my corporate job working for my family business. And you know, I was earning £3,000 a month at that point. I'm like, okay, Pops, I love the family business, but I want to go and do this and inspire more people and help more people. I'm going to go at this full time. And I say full time because that I would have to travel to work, be at work, have my hour break, clock out, etc., like the typical 9 to 5. I get to truly design my work hours around her and my family's commitments. It's like today, I worked from the beach for a couple of hours. I got to play in the ocean with my bonus daughter and my husband. I got to lay in the sun for a little bit. I put through a couple of orders and signed up a new team member who wanted to get involved. And now I'm here on a call with you guys with wet hair, and she's been at summer camp today with all of her friends playing. Are you playing faces? Are you doing pop fish? No? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, so I get to work this around her, and you know, when I'm get off this call, I'll be present with her and play with her and have dinner all together. And then when she goes to bed, I've got a couple of calls to do tonight. And that's it, guys. Like, I truly get to work this around my family. And whether you want this to be, you want to draw? Okay, well then don't draw over my notes, okay? Whether you just want this to be a part-time on the side, that you want a couple of extra £100 a month, your little hair bobbler is tickling me. Want to be a couple of extra £100 a month, that's totally cool. Or if you just simply want to join just to get your product at discount, that's totally cool too. We'll love on you and support you. You can get on the calls just to feel a little bit inspired, or you know, you just feel like you're having a bad day and you want to be lifted, then our community's there to help you do that. Oh, good job. Whether you just want to build this to maybe £500 to £1,000 a month, you can totally do that too. Oh, you took it off. Good job. Or if you want it to be a few extra £1,000 a month, it's totally cool. Whatever you want this to be is what you want it to be. And we're going to love and support you no matter what that looks like. And we always encourage people when they first get started is to really dream big about all of the things that you would want for your life. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to become? What do you want to see? Where do you want to go? I think I already said that already, but but you really get to design your own life. And I encourage everybody to think of a vision board and, you know, put all down the little things in life that you want, but you can't have right now because, you know, you might be time strapped. Like you have a great job, but you don't have the time. It could be that you don't have the financials to make it happen. It might be that you just don't have the resources, or you're even a little bit scared to think that big or dream that big. But as a community, we call the dream team because we really do encourage you to dream big, to go after that dream body, to go after those dream finances, to go for that dream holiday, to have that dream car or that dream house. Like, anything is truly possible. And if I could have dreamt when I was 13, 14 years old, sorry, baby, that I wanted to live in America, truly had that dream, because I was show jumping at the time, and I had a horse called Malibu Dream. I actually named him Malibu Dream because I wanted to live in the sunshine and palm trees in California, but after visiting California, I'm like, yeah, it's a beautiful place, but not a place to raise a family, in my opinion. And so that's why we're here in Florida. And I always had that dream ever since I was a teenager. And now I'm living my dream because I have the vehicle, because now I have the resources and the people who will help me get there too. And it's just such a beautiful concept and such a beautiful way of really making your dreams come true, but also having the best health at the same time also, and truly living that healthy lifestyle that is not always easy to do, but again, with support and with a community, anything is possible. So that's it for me, guys. That's kind of the business side behind it. Really simple. Like I said, it's $50 and £50 to get started. We'll help teach you all that we know, and help and guide you and support you in making your dreams come true as well. So I'll hand you back to Millie, but thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I appreciate you all, and hopefully I'll welcome you to the team very, very soon.
Oh, thank you so much, Katie. What an inspiring story. And I just think, it's so wonderful to hear that, it's this business is made for, ordinary people to have extraordinary lives. So if you're somebody that's sitting there and any of this has resonated with you, if you've got that dream, if you're somebody that just thinks, what if this could be it, just jump in with both feet. You don't need to know, like Katie said, you don't need to know anything. We're here to love and support on you and to take you on this journey with us. So thank you all so much for coming on this call this evening. Jonny, thank you for sharing the products, and Katie, thank you for sharing your business story. Please get back to the person who invited you to this call, and yeah, just go and jump in, take the action, and you'll never look back. It was been the most incredible 8 years of my life, and just like Katie said, keep dreaming. And if you've got a dream and you've got a vision, this is an opportunity that can really make that come true. So thank you all so much for joining us this evening. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we will see you here at the same time next week. See you later.